Have you ever stopped to think that just one small sentence could completely change someone's life? A phrase like, "you're useless," might cause a child to grow up full of self-doubt, questioning their worth. But on the other hand, words like, "I believe in you," can inspire someone to overcome their greatest challenges and achieve incredible things. Let me tell you a story about a teacher named Maria. Maria once taught a student who was considered the most troublesome in school. He was constantly getting into trouble, scolded by teachers, and even avoided by his classmates. But instead of criticizing him like everyone else, Maria said something different. "I see great potential in you. I believe you can do something special." Do you know what happened? 15 years later, that same student became a successful doctor. When asked what had changed his life, he said, "It was my teacher Maria's words. Those words gave me the strength to believe in myself." Our words are far more powerful than we often realize. They can be a guiding light, offering encouragement during the darkest moments. But they can also destroy relationships and deeply wound others if we're not careful. In today's video, we're going to uncover 5 secrets about the power of words. These aren't just abstract ideas. They're practical lessons you can start applying to your life right now. And make sure to stick around until the end, because secret is going to surprise you. It's something rarely talked about, even in churches. But before we dive in, I have a question for you. Do you believe in the power of words? If you do, leave a comment below saying, "I believe in the power of words." And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more meaningful content like this. Now, let's begin this journey of discovery with the first secret, the creative power of words. Have you ever considered the immense power hidden in the words you speak every day? Words are not merely sounds. They shape thoughts, relationships, and even destinies. The Bible reminds us in Genesis 1:3, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. With just words, creation began. Similarly, the words you choose can bring light to someone's life or cast them into darkness. Imagine telling a child, "I believe in you." That single sentence can ignite a lifetime of confidence and success. But a harsh remark, like, "You'll never be good enough," can leave scars that last for decades. The creative power of words. Words have the power to create. They can build dreams, heal wounds, and inspire hope. Think of a time when someone's encouragement lifted your spirit and helped you push through a tough situation. Their words didn't just describe reality, they created a new one for you, one where you believed you could succeed. In our daily lives, this creative power can transform the world around us. Picture a teacher who says to their struggling student, "I see potential in you." Those words plant seeds of hope that can grow into incredible achievements. But the same power works in reverse. Words like, "You'll never amount to anything," can wither a person's spirit. Every word you speak is a seed. Choose wisely what you plant, because you will reap its fruits. The destructive power of words. While words can build, they can also destroy. A careless comment has the power to break relationships, crush confidence, and even harm someone's mental health. Research shows that a single negative statement requires at least 4 positive ones to repair its damage. Words like, "You're always a failure," can echo in someone's mind for years, shaping how they see themselves. But the opposite is also true. A sincere apology, a word of encouragement, or even a simple "thank you" can repair what's been broken. When you're tempted to criticize, pause and ask, "Will this help or hurt?" By being mindful of the destructive power of your words, you can choose to be a builder rather than a destroyer. The power of silence. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Silence gives space for reflection, for emotions to settle, and for understanding to grow. In Ecclesiastes 3:7, we're reminded, "There is a time to be silent and a time to speak." Imagine a heated argument where instead of retaliating, one person chooses to listen. Their silence isn't weakness, it's strength. It diffuses tension and opens the door to resolution. Not every criticism needs a rebuttal, and not every challenge demands a response. Silence, when used wisely, speaks volumes. It shows maturity, self-control, and respect. In the stillness of silence, you often find the clarity to respond with wisdom and love. Forgiveness, when spoken aloud, holds the power to heal and liberate. Think of Jesus on the cross saying, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." He didn't just forgive silently in his heart, he declared it. Why? Because words of forgiveness release both the forgiver and the forgiven. Take the story of Maria. For 2 decades, she carried resentment toward her father, who had abandoned her. But one day, she found the courage to say, "I forgive you." In that moment, something changed. Tears flowed, not from pain, but from freedom. Her father, who had been distant and stoic, broke down as well. Verbalized forgiveness had rebuilt a broken bridge between them. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting or excusing someone's actions. It means choosing to let go of the burden of anger and resentment. And when you speak it out loud, it becomes a declaration of freedom for yourself and for others. The habit of positive speech. Words not only impact others, but also shape your own reality. Scientific studies have shown that speaking positively releases hormones that reduce stress and increase happiness. Imagine waking up and saying, "Today is full of possibilities," instead of, "I'm so tired of everything." That one shift in perspective can change the way you approach your day. In your relationships, positive words can work wonders. Saying, "I'm proud of you," or "Thank you for being here," strengthens bonds and builds trust. In the workplace, words like "great job" or "your contribution really matters" can motivate people to reach their full potential. It's not about pretending everything is perfect, but about choosing hope over despair, gratitude over complaint. When faced with difficulties, try reframing your words. Instead of, "I'll never figure this out," say, "This is challenging, but I'll find a way." Your words program your mind to focus on solutions rather than problems. Words are like seeds. Every sentence you speak plants something: growth, healing, destruction, or division. The harvest depends on what you sow. So take a moment to reflect. What kind of seeds have you been planting lately? By understanding and applying these 5 secrets, you can transform your words into tools of creation, healing, and connection. Choose to speak life and watch as your relationships, your confidence, and your world begin to flourish. It's never too late to start speaking with intention and love. The power of words. Our words carry a power far greater than we often realize. They are not just a means of communication, but tools for building, healing, and even transforming lives. As we've explored today, words can create just as light was created in the beginning, but they can also destroy like a storm, sweeping everything in its path. Controlling how we use this power is a journey we must all take. Remember the first secret: words have creative power. When you speak positively, you plant seeds of hope and life. A simple phrase like, "You can do this," can change someone's day or even their life. On the other hand, the second secret reminds us of the destructive potential of words. A careless comment can damage someone's self-esteem for years. That's why it's essential to pause before speaking and ask yourself, will this build someone up or tear them down? Silence, as we learned from the third secret, is another form of power. Sometimes, not saying anything is the best way to maintain peace, avoid unnecessary conflicts, and create space to truly listen. Silence allows us to reflect and find the right words before speaking, showing maturity and respect in any situation. Don't forget the transformative power of forgiveness through words, highlighted in the fourth secret. Saying, "I forgive you," is not just for the person who hurt you, it's for you too. Forgiveness is an act of healing, breaking the chains of resentment and paving the way for reconciliation. Verbalizing it turns forgiveness into a declaration of freedom and peace. Finally, the fifth secret emphasizes the importance of positive speech. Words like, "I'm proud of you," or "We'll get through this together," can strengthen bonds, motivate others, and even improve your own outlook. By replacing complaints with gratitude and negativity with hope, you're not only changing your mindset, but also creating an atmosphere of positivity for those around you. In summary, your words are the seeds you sow into the garden of life. If you choose to plant words of love, hope, and encouragement, you will reap a life filled with joy, strong relationships, and fulfillment. Take a moment to reflect. What kind of seeds have you been planting lately? And now, I have a small request for you. If this message resonated with you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs encouragement today. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more inspiring content like this. Your support helps us spread messages of hope and positivity to others. So, what will your next words be? Choose wisely, because they hold the power to create or destroy. Let's use them to build a brighter future for ourselves and those around us.